Hey everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, and welcome to an awesome video about a brand new game called Legacy of Discord. They sponsored me to show you guys this game, and to be honest with you, it is an incredible game that I highly recommend you guys download. If at any point in time you're interested, all the links are in the description where you can check it out, but either way, let's hop right into this epic adventure. So right off the bat from the beginning screen, you're actually able to choose between 3 different classes, and I gotta say, all of them are very epic. The first one is the Berserker class, which is what I'm gonna be using, who's basically a fire-type melee character. Then you have Blade Dancer, who uses the power of lightning to do a lot of damage. And finally, you have the Sorceress, who uses frost abilities to her advantage. So overall, 3 epic characters, and you can even choose and see what they look like maxed out versus their initial character models as well, which obviously have a little bit weaker armor, but still look very interesting there. Now, of course, right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and change my character name to Jerome because, well, a little bit of a hint here, that's actually my name. So, there we go. Creating the character, and oh, someone's already got the name Jerome. Probably should have seen that one coming. So, you know what, we'll do Jerome ASF. There we go. And that's us. There we go, creating character, and we are ready to drop on into this world. Now, the cool part about this game is that it actually has a bunch of different quests that you can follow along with, different types of armor and skill levels that you can progress through, different types of power-ups and abilities as well, and finally, just epic challenges and quests along the way. Another cool feature about it is, as you can tell right here, if you click in the top left-hand corner on the scroll area there, it'll walk you through everything you need to know about the future quests you're about to be doing, give you the relevant armor, weapons, equipment, gold, everything you might need to accomplish it, and then finally, it'll drop you into the map. Now, as you can tell from this area here, there are a lot of different campaign levels. This is just the first chapter, and all those spotlights you saw are different types of levels. Now, the cool news about it as well is that the way the platform works is pretty much you go ahead, you battle through a bunch of demons, and then once you beat all the demons on that level, you have to face off against one epic boss for the giant finale at the end. Now, as you level up, which is a very quick thing for the first few levels, you'll get access to bigger and better skills. Like, for instance, right now we have something that's like a fire dash attack, and another one that's more of an AoE strike. So that was the fire dash. This is the more so AoE strike attack, and the cool part about it is that even though it does a lot of damage, the one thing they have to balance it out is that it does have a very strong cooldown. So you can't just abuse these things. They do take time to try and use, but here we go. So we beat the very first few minions, and now we're facing the boss on the first level. Now keep in mind, as time goes on, the bosses are going to get harder and harder to face, and they're going to take a lot more minions that you have to beat up to get to. But along the way, you're also going to get access to better swords, weapons, armor, you name it. So you'll have a lot of things going to your advantage as well. It's not as simple as them getting more challenging to defeat and you not having anything to go against. So there we go. Now, the cool part about it as well is that when you see the gold on the ground, you don't have to tap to pick all that up. It automatically does it. And after each and every wave, you get to choose between a bunch of random cards that'll give you access to things like obsidian, gold, diamonds, or just other unique and good resources. So you definitely want to collect those up. Now, once you finish a quest, as I said before, you could use the top left-hand button right there where the scroll menu is, and it'll actually allow you to look at different weapons and armor. In this case, we got a new piece of, a new sword that we can use that's much better than the previous one we used. And we also get access to a potion, and of course, now we get access to some armor as well. So, before the next mission, we're going to be armored up, not really with the best armor, but you know what? It's better than the armor we do have. As you can see, we get more and more pieces added to our character model, and then finally, here we go a little bit more. There's our shoulder blades, and the very final piece of it all, we go talk to someone, and we get some iron boots to throw on as well to really protect us there. And then we're ready for the second mission. Now, a cool little feature as well is that once you beat the 3rd level of the first campaign, that's all you have to do is the first 2 levels, you'll get access to auto fight. And it'll actually allow the game to auto fight for you. It'll use unique special abilities. However, the one thing I will say about it that I wouldn't recommend doing it for is because if you end up getting into a challenging situation where you find yourself being outnumbered or maybe you're losing a lot of health, if you're not actively playing, it's going to be much harder to kind of click through there and apply potions or anything you might need. However, I gotta say, it's a pretty smart auto fight API, so it kind of does the rest for you, which is always fun. But here we go, another epic boss battle, the Magma Stone Ogre. So get ready, some of these levels get pretty dang challenging, not gonna lie. And see, if you hit auto fight at the first level or two, it'll just tell you that you need to get to the 3rd level. So I want to show you all the chat message it gives. Now, of course, over time, you can hit higher and higher combos. The bigger your combo gets, the more likely you are to hit critical damage hits or just do a lot of damage overall. So you want to keep that combo alive for as long as possible. So there we go. We beat the Magma Stone Ogre. Now, keep in mind, this isn't my first time playing these first few levels, so if you see me going through it pretty quick or doing very well, that's the reason for it. It's a really fun game, and I've played through the beginning few levels, honestly, probably quite a few times. This is like my 3rd account or something on it. I don't even know, to be honest with you. But there we go. Let's collect up all these different potions and XP and keep on going through it. As you can tell, it even tells us on the left-hand corner that we're 40% done with Chapter 1. Now, here's a little bit more of the advanced stuff. So pretty much you're actually able to use your gold coins and accomplishing missions to level up your different skills and abilities. So you click here, and using our coins, we're able to upgrade these different skills all the way up to the level we are. So if we're level 3, then we can upgrade the skills to level 3 as well. Once again, provided that we have the coins to do so. So pretty much collect the coins, use them to upgrade your skills, and you'll be ready for combat. Now this next mission is very important because of 2 reasons. The first is we're facing our first elite boss, which means they're very difficult, but the loot they give is awesome and much better than the prior loots from bosses. The only problem is the only other great thing though about this, and the reason it makes it so important, is we get access to auto fight right after this one, which is good because as you could tell, the mobs are getting more and more strong over time. So these minions, they do not let up. They only get more and more challenging as you go through the levels, so get ready for it. Personally, I like the AoE attack as my favorite special, but right here we just got a brand new skill that we can cast. Take a look at this one. Boom! It's like a fire AoE attack, hits pretty much anything around the area, and does a tremendous amount of damage. And now finally, we're ready for the big old Earth Destroyer. So once we defeat this guy right here, we're able to take on some of the more epic bosses that this world has to offer. And oh, here we go, and perfect! Hack and slash our way through him. Come on, lower his health. Oh, we just got access to the last skill there. Boom! So that one does the most damage. So as you could tell, obviously, it takes the longest amount of time to have its cooldown fade away. So that's the one downside to it. Now with these bosses, once again early on, you can mostly button mash your way through them, but they get more and more challenging, especially as you get past all of Chapter 1. Keep in mind, this is only level 3 of Chapter 1. We're not even anywhere near close to finishing it off. So there we go, stage 3 complete. Let's go ahead and grab some more gems. We got 20 obsidian again. That's always really good. We'll head over to our city, and now we have access to the auto fight menu. But before we get to go ahead and do that, we're going to get access to a brand new thing that actually allows you to fuse your different weapons, armor, and things like that in order to get some really good weapons. So there we go. Got an elite trigger event as well for that particular skill. Let's click on this one right here. Go here as well. Collect all the coins that are given to us for completing that last quest. And there we go. Talk to him as well. And now we can do the fun part. In just about a second here, we'll be able to fuse up our weapons and make a super powerful sword as well. So here we go. Get ready. This is also just explaining to you how the Mystic Chests work. If you use the Mystic Chests, you get access to all sorts of good weapons and armor. So you can use your coins to purchase that as well. Or you could save up your coins and use it to kind of upgrade your skills. It's really up to you. But there we go. As you can see, we fused our swords together and we just got access to a much stronger sword. So now we're ready for combat. Not that we weren't before, but we're like super ready for combat at this point. We're getting really good at the game. And of course, we're just at that auto fight menu part. So that's always a fun thing. I can't wait to show you guys exactly what that looks like. But here we go. Let's go ahead and collect all these up. Thank you, my good sir. Thank you. We'll take all those right there. And quick little enhance to the armor. Boom shakalaka. We're looking better and better already. And now we're getting ready to go through it. Keep in mind, the first chapter is largely a tutorial, so that's the good news about it, is that it really does walk you through all the mechanics of it, explains everything a lot slower than maybe I am, because I'm just kind of playing for fun and showing you all basically how it works. But anything like that, it'll be very quickly explained. And here we go, onto this level here. Now the 4th level, luckily enough, if you see a chest, that means it pretty much just gives you free loot, which is like a little bit of a bonus, I guess you could say. But here we go, let's click the auto auto fight button. So I hit auto fight. Right now, I'm not doing a thing. My character is doing all that. My finger's not even touching the screen at the moment. And as you can see, the auto fight is very strong. He knows what he's doing. And you'll be super impressed as well how he fights in a boss battle. So take a look at this. This is the Demon Master boss. He's going to walk right up. He'll use his special abilities as soon as they become available. Dash right through them. Go right back into combat. And just keep spamming the hit button as quick as he can. So realistically, it is very powerful. I mean, the auto fight feature, I'm very shocked at how efficiently it actually does fight. It does a great job. It does a really great job. But here we go. And he should be done with it in a second here. And boom, looks like the Demon Master has fallen. So that right there, everybody, is pretty much the basics of Legacy of Discord. If you want to try it out for yourself, once again, the links are in the description. I'd highly suggest doing so. It's a fun game. I think you'll all enjoy it. I know I do. And that's going to pretty much do it for today's video. So stick around, leave a like, let me know what you think about the video down below in the comment section. And apart from that, I'll see you next time with some more epic games to come. Thank you, everybody.